had to call me. He got me, you know what I'm saying, muted. Couldn't fix it. Had to come back. So here we are again. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Wait for everybody to come back. Jump back in the chat or whatnot. But yeah, I'm still, I'm saying, in the mode of thinking about the stuff I've been through, thinking about the people that I lost. Then you get to thinking about the decisions that you didn't make. You start thinking about the choices that you should have made that you didn't make. And then when you get to thinking about all those things, it starts to really weigh on you. And when it's weighing too heavy, it is what it is. Oh yeah, we back. Yeah, my bad. My son, so what I have them do, even though they going right across the street, I need them to call me to let me know that they, you know what I'm saying, is inside. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I need them to call me to let me know that they inside. You know what I mean? So it's like, so he called me or whatever, and it disrupted the live or whatever the case is. But even though he's going across the street, I don't put nothing past nobody or nothing in this world. So, and I burn this city down if something happened to my kids. Yeah, the world crazy, man. I got 3 wounds. Yeah, exactly. So normally, you know how we grow up. When we was younger, I was jumping on trains while they moving and jumping off. I was doing all type of stuff or whatever, right? I would never want my kids to do anything that, all the stuff that I was doing when I was younger, I would never want my kids to do. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I promise you. Like, we used to do the most dumbest, adventurous, amazing, but stupid stuff when we was a kid. I would have a heart attack if I saw my child doing half the stuff I did when I was a child. I promise you. Because the last thing I want to do, I'm going to knock on some wood. The last thing I want to do is bury my children. That's the last thing I want to do. I will take a full clip from any opposition before I let them go. You know what I mean? Like, nah, we not doing that. I had a good life. I had a more, you know what I'm saying, expressive, adventurous. I done did damn near everything under the sun. They ain't got a chance to experience nothing yet. They only 6 and 9. They ain't experienced nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I would never want them to be cut short. Cut me short easily before they ever get cut short. Yeah, jumping on trains is like, you know how the train would go through the neighborhood? Me and my friends would, you know what I'm saying, run up on the train, grab on the thing, and then we would ride it, maybe a mile and a half, and then jump off. When I got older, I found out how trains create those suction tunnels, and you can literally be sucked under a train if it's going too fast. Yeah. I'd be like, all the times we used to really be on these high-speed trains, like, nah, I'm cool. But yeah, though, it's just, I'm saying, just make, oh, D-Bossway in here? Okay, what's up with it? How you feeling? But yeah, just, I'm saying, take care of your family, take care of your loved ones, and reconnect with the people that you lost touch with for whatever reason. I know y'all getting tired of me saying this, but 99% of the things that we go through can be forgiven. There's that 1% that can't be forgiven. For that, I'm not talking about that. But when you got people that's passing away, when you got people that's no longer here for you to, you know what I'm saying, share smiles and memories and build moments with, those are the people and those are the type of situations that I'm saying that you need to go and reconnect. Make that phone call. Go express yourself. Say I'm sorry. Or just say, you know what? We didn't have whatever we beefing with, water under the bridge. Sometimes it's not even worth an argument. Sometimes we don't even know what the hell we was talking about. We just know that we mad at each other. And then we start to find little things to continue to be mad at each other about. So it's like, stop looking for reasons to be upset with somebody. You know what I mean? It's just, sometimes we be our own worst enemy. We get in our own way. What's up, Rodney? Good morning. Good morning. I appreciate that. Good morning to you, man. Good morning to you. Yeah, man, we was out playing manhunt in the street. Yeah. Do you remember playing football in the middle of the street on concrete? Like, do you remember actually riding bikes with your friends? I don't think the kids right now really do that. Everybody playing a video game. Or everybody hanging out somewhere. Doing some shit they ain't even supposed to be doing. Ain't none of that. Yeah. Are you wearing an actual pillowcase as a hat? No, man. This ain't no pillowcase, man. Riding bikes down riding bikes down big hills with no brakes sometimes. You stop it with your feet. Like, come on now. Like, people don't realize, like, kids used to be kids, and that's one thing I try to make sure that they stay. I don't want them to grow up too fast. A lot of times right now, for our convenience as parents, we push our children to grow up faster than they need to. We give them a lot of responsibilities because I get it, the world that we in, so we want them to have, I'm saying, street smarts and be knowledgeable and everything like that. But we kind of like, we taking away their childhood by giving them so many obligations, so many responsibilities. Let kids be kids. And that's why I let my children be children. I will take on that burden so they can continue to have as much of a childhood as possible. They already got to deal with the chaos of the world when they get older. But as long as they still children, I want them to be comfortable and settled in being children. And that's why I'm saying I take on that burden. I'll lose sleep. I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Like the lie, please. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's doing good on this Saturday. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, you maximize potential. Hopefully, if you got plans in the works that, you know what I'm saying, you're not letting anything stop you. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, if you got somebody, you know what I'm saying, that's sick, they get well soon. Hopefully, if you got somebody that's dealing with some type of substance abuse, they be able to kick that to the side. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, if you got bad grades or your kids got bad grades, they work on them and they get them boosted up. If you got a vacation that you want to take, I hope that you be able to take that vacation this year. You know what I mean? If you're trying to save up for a car or a house, something like that, I believe you're going to get to where you need to get to. You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused with that. Now I'm back on my positivity. I've been soaking all morning. Now I'm going to get back on my positivity. You know what I mean? So, same to you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you, Rodney, helping me see the right. I was wrong. Thank you. I'm definitely ready to explore. Exactly. Don't put off something for tomorrow. It could be done today. Yep. A lot of us do it. I've even done it. We'd be like, oh, man, I don't feel like, oh, we can do that next week. We can do that tomorrow. We can do that next month. Tomorrow might not be here. Or you might not be in the same position tomorrow that you was today. So don't put it off. For real, God bless you. For real, only have this life, as we know. Let's make it the best of it. Exactly. You got to make the best of the years that you have. Because back in the day, I think the life age expectancy was like 33 years old. 33. Now life age expectancy is in between 76 years old and 81 years old. So even when you turn 30, you turn 40, you turn 50, you see that clock counting down, you know what I mean? So it's like, don't wait until the end to want to make a change. You know what I'm saying? Make your changes now. Still have your fun. Still enjoy your life. Still and go get after every desire within reason. But make sure that while you doing that, you're setting yourself up to be, you know what I'm saying, in the best position in your later years. Because you don't want to be struggling at 40, 50, and 60. You know what I'm saying? I know things happen that can put you in that situation, but you don't want to do it from your own doing. You know what I mean? Do it because, you know what I'm saying, something else that was out of your control happened. Not because something that you could have controlled, you know what I'm saying, you pushed by the wayside. You know? So that's why I try to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I bust my ass at work. A lot of people, I hear this a lot, right? I'll hear like somebody I used to be cool with, he always puts on his, you working for the man, you're a slave, this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 and all this and all that. But bro, like, you live in a car. You're asking everybody else for money on a daily, but you got the heart and the effort to ask people for money and to help you out, but you don't have the heart and the effort to go in there and go get it as a man. Come on, you a man. Like, come on now. I hate to do the little man-woman thing, whatever, but you a man. Go out there and go get it. Why are you asking and bumming and begging and all that type for the same resources that you diss other people for going to go work hard for? You know what I mean? So that's the problem I have when it comes to stuff like that. Like, if you sitting there dissing somebody that works hard, but then you're going to the same space and you'll ask those same hardworking people for favors and money and donations and support, what kind of contradiction is that? And it's crazy how a hardworking person will hear you sit there and say, oh, you clocking in and clocking out, that's some slave shit, but then expect you to donate and support them. Make it make sense. Just say that you are afraid of the obligations and the responsibilities that come with having a job. Because it is obligations. It is responsibilities. And I get it. It's not meant for everybody. But don't diss somebody else for something that you're afraid to apply effort in. You know what I mean? Oh, they didn't took somebody comments out of here. Oh yeah. But yeah, just stay strong, Mason. Don't forget you are not alone. I appreciate that. But yeah, like I said, working is not for everybody. Just like school is not for everybody. But again, don't contradict yourself by dissing hardworking people while at the same time asking those same hardworking people for support, for help, for donations, for all that stuff that you are afraid to do, or you just too ego-based to do. Because I will never understand how somebody that goes and clocks in and clocks out will turn around and donate. Because I did it. I was helping until I was cool with them saying, oh yeah, I'm with the movement, supportive, blah, blah, blah. The moment Brett started saying people that work are slaves and I don't want to do this, I'll never do this and all that, I was saying, oh no. I don't subscribe to that mindset. We men. So if you're going to diss me for going out and working hard and take care of my family, but then you want my help while at the same time dissing people that go out and work hard and take care of them and they say, nah, we ain't doing those. We ain't doing those. But yeah, I can easily lose respect for somebody like that. I would rather you just say, you know what? That's not the life I want to live. But at the same time, bro, why are you asking and begging everybody else? If you saying you don't want to clock in, go make your whatchamacallit. But every time you get online, it's always about you. Oh man, you know, I was gonna do this, but you know, I don't really have the money for this, and I was gonna do that, but you know, until I get some money and everything like that, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But then you don't want to work, but then you want to get mad at your subscribers when they don't come and help you out. But you diss your subscribers by saying that going to work is for slaves. Make that make sense. Please make it make sense. Does it make sense? I don't think it does. You know what I mean? So it's just like I said, I supported his builds. You know what I'm saying? I supported the mindset that he wanted to go out and make his little change, make his little way, you know what I'm saying? Because he was in a better situation than I was. So of course, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind, you know what I mean? But when you say something like that online and I don't respect it, you lose my support and you lose my respect. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, we got people that just want everything to be given to them. I know I went long-winded and went way off to the wayside with it, but basically, people want things to be given to them instead of having to work for it and get it on their own. And if you question them on it, they get offended by the fact that you question them on the fact that they don't want to go really go out there and grind for everything. Everything is a woe is me. Oh, woe is me. I can't get this. These people are against me. These people are against me. No, not everybody's against you. You just got to stand up on your own too and stop soaking, whining, crying, and bitching about everything. If you really want to be honest, you got to really do that. Like, a lot of times we don't want to do that. It's plenty of times I don't want to go out and go work. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay home and be lazy. And yeah, I'll be having the time off to go do it. I have the sick days. I have the discretionary days. You know what I'm saying? All that, right? But sometimes it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to waste my day off just because I don't want to go to work. You know what I mean? The only thing against you is your second guess. Exactly. Exactly. You said it best. The only thing against you is your second guess. Stop second guessing yourself. You know what I mean? Everybody looking for a handout. I'll take a hand up before I take a hand out. Show me how to go get the bread before you give me the bread. You know what I mean? Now, if it's an emergency and I'm saying, like, I get that. I won't, and I'll pay you back or whatever, right? But I would rather you teach me. What's that phrase? give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man a fish, he eats for a lifetime. Give me a hand up before you give me a hand out. You know what I'm saying? Like, teach me how to go get it. If I don't know how to go get it, I want to learn how to go get it, because then I'm no longer dependent on you or anybody else. You know, some people don't want to go out there and go get it on themselves. They want to sit there and be pampered. They want to sit out there and be kept. They want to sit there and be paid for. Like, when I see men make the choice, and this is not a diss, this is just my personal perspective. I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but I'm just going to give you how I feel. I'm always be honest. I'm always real about what it is. I'm going to be real about it now. When I see men make the choice to want to go and live with a woman, and you not on the lease, nothing like that, you got to also be mindful of the fact that she runs that shit. That is her spot. That is her lease. That is her deed. If you ain't got a car and you in her car, that is her title. So when you making moves, you got to make moves based on what she wants to do. You don't run nothing. There is no man in the house when you rely on her. You get what I'm saying? Unless y'all coming into the situation with that common, I'm saying, compromise, that's different. I wouldn't do it. But if you doing that, a lot of dudes be getting kicked out and they're like, you cheat. Bro, how you moving into her house, you driving her car and you cheating on her? Or you not treating her right? Or you not cherishing her? Of course she gonna kick you out. And then you ain't got no place to stay because you've been relying on that instead of getting it on your own 2 feet. What kind of shit is that? What kind of weakness in yourself creates a mindset to where you like, you know what? I'd rather live with her than go get my own spot. I'd rather drive her car and never go get my own car rather than go get my own car. I'd rather rely on her on every aspect of the home except me doing what I need to do. But I still want to be the man of the house. What the fuck? How does that doesn't make any sense. And that's why half the women don't respect y'all. If we being honest, half the women don't respect y'all because of how y'all move as men. It's not because they just, oh, women these days, there are a lot of super hyper independent women these days. I get that. But a lot of men ain't moving like men. So if you're not moving like a man, no woman is going to respect you. The only thing is that people want to be a child. Yeah, people do want to be a child forever. My bad, it took me so long. I got to rant and I got way off. My bad, bro. But people do want to be a child forever. But like I said, when it comes to men and women, even the most dominant, hyper-independent boss chick wants a man that can lead, wants a man that's going to get out there and show effort about producing something. And if you're not, she's going to look at you like you are a child, like you are less than. And you can't get mad at her. You don't need to be making $1 million a year to show a woman that you can lead. You just need to be a man, step up, go out there and go grind, provide, protect, and guide your woman. That's all you got to do. It's not hard. Listen to your woman. All that type of stuff. Trey, look. Oh, he got up out of here. Quit the weed. I know you do it. Nope, I don't, bro. Wire me $1,000 to support our democracy in Korea. What do I look like? Rodney for Prime Minister. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, not everything is as simple as I'm saying it. I completely understand that. But as men, we got to make the effort. If we ain't making no effort, we can't complain about the results. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a difference if you didn't put every single piece of effort into, I'm saying, applying to get yourself going somewhere, and it keeps on failing, then yes, I understand you being, I'm saying, down and out and everything is against you and the weight of the world and you can't handle it. I get all that. But I need some dating advice. Joey, what you need some dating advice on? Keep the chat respectful. Yeah, man, like, I mean, you know the trolls gonna come in. You know they gonna come in. They need something to cling to, you feel me? So that's what that is. It's not that hard. That's the problem. Yeah. People don't realize it. It's just, it ain't that hard. People just don't want to do it. People just lazy. They rather depend on somebody else than depend on themselves. And not to say that you can do everything by yourself. It's no problem taking support. I would never be like, oh no, Deny all support that come to you. There's never an issue with taking support, but just take it within reason. Make sure that you're applying the correct effort. The support that you get shouldn't outweigh the effort that you put out. I'm gonna say that again. The support that you accept shouldn't outweigh the effort that you apply to whatever situation you're going through. That's what I'm gonna say about that. He got no original thoughts. Sorry you feel that way. Comrade, would you rather get some blue protecting her mind, protecting the avatar? I don't know. I'm in the early stage. I like her, and I've got no idea what she thinks. Ask her. The easiest thing you can do when it comes to a woman is ask a question. But be mindful on how she responds. If you ask her direct questions and she's beating around the bush, do not allow that to stand. Stick to your direct question and wait for a direct answer. You need to know exactly where she stands. Otherwise, y'all gonna be second guessing each other and it's not gonna work out. And then you're gonna get upset because it's gonna feel like you ain't being heard. Or like you ain't, I'm saying, like what you saying don't matter. So when you ask a question, ask for a direct answer. Don't be letting, I'm not just talking about girls, but since we talking about your girl, don't let your girl just be the only thing that, oh yeah, well, she told me a little bit, but she didn't tell me this. Nah. Get a direct question. Get a direct answer. You know what I mean? We love the trolls. Stay tuned in if you need lessons on dating. It's gonna hit people in the future. People never mention a retirement plan. Yeah. I got my 401k, my IRA. I got 3 different life insurance policies. Like, I want to make sure that when I retire, money is not an issue. And I also want to make sure that if I die unexpectedly, money is not an issue for my children. As of right now, if I die, they are straight. They won't have to worry about money. And that's a comfort that I have. That's something that I'm glad about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to work and bust my ass to make sure that it stays that way. Because the worst thing you want to do, especially as a man, I hate to do the whole man thing, but especially as a man, is leave your children, your wife, your baby mama, whoever, family members with bills and debt. That's what you don't want to do. You want to leave them on the up, not on the down. You don't want to leave them trying to figure out how they going to pay medical bills, how they going to pay the mortgage, how they going to pay the rest of the car note. You know what I'm saying? Like property taxes, all that. You don't want to leave them in that type of situation. So I set my stuff up to where, who's that? Oh, okay. I set my stuff up to the fact where I'm like, you know what I'm saying, everything is going to be everything if I pass 3 life insurance policies. You planning something? Nah, man, I just want to make sure. You know what I mean? I want to make sure. I want to make sure that everybody is straight. And the best way to make sure that everybody is straight is to have life insurance. And then it depends on the certain type of life insurance policies you have, you know? So I need to report this conversation now. 3 life insurance. I want to make sure my family is good if I pass, you know what I mean? Life ain't promised to nobody. So if I die, they straight. If I die, they up. You know what I'm saying? They sitting on a meal if I die. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to leave them in debt. You know what I mean? So, of course, I'm gonna do everything necessary to make sure that they don't get in debt. Oh, what's up? What's up? How you feeling? My podcast partner, how you feeling? Yeah, I know you finally made it live. Hey, you missed it earlier. Keyshawn, how you feeling, man? Earlier, I was soaking about losing my mama, my daddy, my 2 sisters, my auntie, and my brother-in-law, right? I've been soaking ever since like 1 a.m. this morning, right? I talked about it. Got off that live, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm back on my positive stuff, you feel me? No, my comment got ignored. Count your days, I'll be back. Just repeat your comment. If I ignored your comment, bro, repeat it. But I think you might be trolling me because I know a couple other people will say, oh, you ignored my comment, then I go scrolling looking for it, and I'm looking stupid because ain't nobody put the comment up there. But I know that trick, so. But yeah, you said, oh, I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, I didn't took some L's, man. I done took some L's, Key. I lost my mama at 6, my daddy at 19, my two sisters 2 years ago, and then my auntie, my brother also 2 years ago, and then my auntie 3 months ago. So yeah, I done took some L's, man. Stay strong, don't count your day. But yeah, though, just what I'm saying, try to protect your family and your interests as much as possible. Because we don't know how long we got. We don't know, what I'm saying, what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't even know what's going to happen at the end of this day. For me, it's 10:23 right now, right? It's 10:23 in the morning. I don't know what's going to happen at 6 o'clock. So make sure, what I'm saying, that you moving like you don't know. Enjoy your life and protect your assets. That's my advice. Wow, and you're still standing. I gotta be. I'm a man, right? I'm a man. We talk to them saying, be hard, be strong. Don't let nothing, I'm saying, get to you. Like, but I'm not perfect, so things are gonna get to me. You feel me? So it's just like, I usually put all emotions in a nice little jar, throw that shit in a suitcase, throw that shit in the chest, wrap that up in chains, put a master lock on it, throw it in the ocean, and that's how I be dealing with my emotions. But that ain't always good, so it ain't always good to do that. D Boss Man Precious, what's up, what's up? D Voice took me out. No, it's because, when you a man, you got to be the man about stuff. Don't be in the soft. Don't be weak, you know what I mean? Because you know what I'm saying, these hoes don't like a weak man, But I don't need to do that. I don't need to do all that. I'm secure within myself to where I don't got to overcompensate for being a grown-ass man handling my business. It's okay not to be strong all the time. You get on my nerves. Prove that you are real by solving it irrational. You gotta be rational, man. If you leave everything up to your emotions, it's not gonna work out for you. You're gonna end up hurting yourself, your livelihood, and then those around you. It's nothing wrong with expressing your emotions, but do it within reason. Do it in a secure space to where you're not lashing out at everybody. You know what I mean? Is there a drug usage in the street? They gonna get you out of here, boy. You keep spamming. Anyway, though, but yeah, I took a lot of losses, but I'm also stronger and better for the losses I took. Now, what I give, bro, I would, honestly, and I said this already, I'll say it again. I would give up a whole year of whatever life I got left, right? Let's say I was gonna die at 60. I die at 59 just to give 10 minutes back with my family members. I promise you I would. But that's not a possibility. And a lot of people are like, nah, why would you do that? Because I miss my family members. You know what I'm saying? Some of them I had a long time with, some of them I didn't. When it comes to my mama, she died when I was 6. So I don't have the same bond that I have with my father that I have with my mama. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel that pain. You feel me? I still get upset when I see people dissing and disrespecting and not having relationships with those parents that I no longer have. With people and their family members that they don't have no more. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't have no more, but y'all have them. And I'll see some of y'all just being disrespectful and not caring and no love and no compassion for family members that I don't have a choice to have that reconnection with. Yeah, I get bitter sometimes. Yeah, I'm saying I get jealous sometimes of people that still have their family members. Yeah, I get mad at y'all motherfuckers that be doing that to y'all grannies and y'all aunties that are still here, that y'all don't spend time with. Yeah, I feel that because I don't have that choice. I'm human. You know what I mean? These comments are something else. Yeah, they coming here, man. Do you like Wendy's? Yeah, I like Wendy's, but they spicy nuggets is good though. Where we at? I was level 1 gambler before. Damn. I'm level 99. I agree. Be strong always. People probably look up to you. Yeah. People say they look to me as a positive, motivational, inspirational person, whatever the case is. But I'm not perfect. I don't have every I dot, every T crossed. I just base my life off of the experience I have, and I try to motivate others to make better changes. You know what I mean? If my words can help you out, that's great. If they can't, it is what it is. I've been hitting the like button for about 1 minute. My finger hurt. I appreciate that. Holy Glazers. Oh, bro, you want to be my friend? What is that, Junk Cats? You want to be my friend? You done came in here. You try to call it Chatted Glazer. But you obviously here because you want to be my friend. Who hurt you, bro? I know you living life right now. You in that basement with that phone. I'm saying you ain't got no friends. You socially inept. And you don't know how to express yourself. So you came in here to lash out. So I'm not even mad at you. Just know when you come to Big Unk, I got you, bro. You in a safe space here. All that trauma you dealing with, bro, that caused you to lash out on the internet, come here and let it out, bro. You good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about feeling vulnerable. I got you. You need a hug? You need a hand up? I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. I'm here to find evidence for a drug case. There ain't no drugs over here. Ain't no drugs over here, boy. I feel you. When my mom passed, things haven't been the same. Exactly. And people usually say, time heals all wounds, right? Not necessarily. Not all time heal wounds, you feel me? Sometimes you got to heal your own wounds. Sometimes you got to bottle that up and keep it moving. Rodney, keep doing your thing, dog. It's working. Hey, Supreme, I appreciate you, bro. Remember I told you, you, Corey, and Elevated were the people that said, you know what? Get on live. Show the people what you about. Besides the shorts, I'm saying, you know, get on live, and I've been getting on live. And it's been working. Some people troll. I don't mind the trolls. I clap back. Some people, a lot of people is fucking with me. So the people that fuck with me, I salute y'all and I appreciate y'all. It don't go unnoticed. Holy moly, another competitor. Yeah, I lost both my parents. I understand. Yeah, man. Hey, losing your parents ain't nothing nice, man. Losing your inner circle, and I appreciate the support, Supreme. Please take this damn wrench. No. That's how I know you is you. That's how I know that you is you. You know what I mean? So no, whether you want to mod or not, boy, you gonna keep the wrench. You is you. That's how I know. I know it ain't gonna be no other Supreme popping in here acting like he you. So yeah, you is you, bro. But yeah, you know, I don't mind the trolls. Black Lives Matter. Our lives do matter, but that whole organization got enough problems that I ain't got no dealings with. I don't want to hear none of that. They sell it their own name. They sell it their own name. What's up, Welfare King? Boy, I wish I had welfare. I wish I had welfare. Welfare? What? Free money? Nah. I don't fit the criteria to get welfare. I wish I can get food stamps. Why you talking about welfare, King boy? You want to send some food stamps this way, so I can stop spending cash? That would be helpful. Fast bro, I've been there. How much you make? How much do I make an hour or a year? Which one you want to know? You might be the IRS. Yearly? I don't make that much, bro. I don't make that much yet. My next promotion gonna have me at 113, 122,000. Right now, I'm only sitting at like 80 something. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, over 50. Yeah. 80 plus. My name is Walter White. Hey, Walter White. Okay, so I know you watch Breaking Bad then. No way you make 80, bro. Why are you upset that I make 80? Do you not make no money or something like that? I will never understand why people get upset or doubt somebody else's paycheck. People that don't make a lot of money are usually the people that sit there and be like dissing people all the time about making money. Like, just go make some more money. Go find another stream of revenue. It's not hard. It may take some patience. It may take some perseverance. It may take some blood, sweat, and tears to get to that point. But you can get to that point. It's never going to... I believe that everybody in the chat could be a millionaire if they wanted to. Now, everybody's timeline might not happen at the same time. But you can't base your race or your race and your journey to $1 million based on what somebody else doing. People view you by their limitation. Yeah, exactly. I use Scarlet for Koshra interface. I have no idea what that is, but if you want to educate me on what that is, let me know. Rodney, I gotta finish some things. Sorry to try to get. Hey, yeah, you showed up. Whether you here for 1 minute, 1 hour, the whole day, All support, you know what I'm saying, is appreciated. You telling me you make over 1K a week. So you, hold on. You thinking that you thinking that over 1,000 a week is like this some unattainable number? Bro, you setting your standards too low if you think that. I'm gonna be honest. You setting your standards way too. There are gas station attendants right now that make $950 every single Thursday. What is you talking about? I know a McDonald's worker. They got 2 part-time jobs. And she makes $1,200 every single week. What are you talking about? The money is there. You just got to go out there and get it. You worried about what's impossible. Like, what? Man, you better get on your good foot and grind something. You supposed to be a man. You shouldn't be talking like that. If anything, if I know somebody make amount of money, what I'm going to say is, hey, man, hey, you making over 1,000 a week? Hey, how you do that? I'm going to ask how to get to the money. I'm not going to doubt that they making the money. I'm going to ask how they get to it. Don't help these lanes, bro. Man, I'm just saying, Supreme, I'm just saying, like, what man, that's like me coming over to your page and asking you how much you make. And you say, hey, yeah, I made 100,000 last year. Man, you don't make no 100,000. I'm going to be like, what is you doing? What is you doing to make 100,000 this year? How can I level up and make me 100K? That's the type of response I'm going to have. I ain't going to never doubt what you say. I will never know if what you saying is the truth or not. But what I am going to know is how to ask you how to get to that point. What up, Sam? How you feeling? I made 48K last year, bro. Hold on. This chat moving. Hold on. Since you, it don't make sense you making 80K. Why it don't make sense you making 80K? I had 3 sources of revenue. What are you talking about? Get you multiple sources of revenue and you can make the money. It's not that hard. Don't get at him for calling you out. I didn't get at him for calling you out. I'm saying, who is sitting there saying, oh, you didn't make that money? And then he just turned around and said he only made 48K. So if you only made 48K and somebody else saying they make 80K, your next question should be like, hey, how can I make 80K? That's what I would have asked. I don't know. Maybe we just got different mindsets on certain shit, but I would have been like, hey, you made $1 million last year? What did you do? I don't know. Chat is wild, but you know, as y'all can see, I don't mind the trolls. It's not what you make, it's what you can keep. Exactly. I could have made $150,000 last year and blown through all of it. But imagine making all this money and having no savings. That's when you got a problem. I know a lot of people that make a lot of money and they have zero in their savings. They go and buy jewelry and cars and houses and trick on girls and go on trips and all this, and they have nothing for a rainy day. Shout out to the trolls. You steady level down. He mad he got called out. You just mad because you only made 48K and you was mad that I made 80. Like, that's what it sounded like you was mad about. That's what it sounded like you was mad about. You was mad because you had that one revenue stream and you only produced, I'm saying, that 40K. That's what you're mad about. And I had 3 revenue streams and I produced 80K. It seemed like that's what you upset about. Remember, you here. You've been better off asking questions. Exactly. 80K is not a lot of money. They made it seem like I said, oh yeah, man, I made 2 million. I made 2.5 million last year. Now, I ain't say that. That's how you don't make shit off this. No, I'm not monetized on this. But I did put my cash up. I put my Cash App up 2 days ago. And right now, the supporters and the people that mess with me, you know what I'm saying, they didn't send $165 in 2 days. So I kind of did make money off of this, even though my page ain't monetized. Ooh, that's another revenue stream that you didn't know about. Ooh, I love cooking a troll. Pew, you still in here? Oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, like, you notice how people will come in here, they'll ask you a question. Then when you give them an answer to the question, instead of being like, you know what? I only made 48K for whatever reason, right? Which is nothing wrong with that, right? You're going to make what you're going to make and you're going to live how you're going to live, right? But if somebody else said they made more, I'm not going to hate on the fact that you made more. I'm going to be like, what did you do to make more? You seem like you bothered by the fact that you didn't make what I made. I didn't even say it to rub it in your face. You asked a question. So when you ask a question, you're going to get an answer. You just didn't like the answer that you got. That's a problem in your heart that you're going to have to fix as a grown man. Invest in stock, work 2 jobs, invest in real estate. Yeah, multiple streams of income. Get your money how you can, especially if you're a grown man. If you're a grown man, go get your money. What you shouldn't be doing is doing this. That's what you should. It's okay to accept support, but your support that you receive shouldn't outweigh the effort that you apply. If y'all don't hear nothing else about me, I'm going to say that again. The support that you willingly receive shouldn't outweigh the effort that you apply. If you don't understand that, you might be on the wrong page. I just don't like you capping, man. These kids going to think they can make 80K out of college. Bro, apparently you don't know how much 80K is. 80K is not a lot of money. 2 part-time jobs will get you 80K. I promise you, right now, in 2026, 2 part-time jobs will get you 80K. I have a friend that has 2 part-time jobs, one at Taco Bell, one at McDonald's. She makes $1,200 every Thursday. She makes a good amount of money. If you ain't ready to get into it or ready to grind or whatever case is, then that's on you. But you can't be mad at other people because they want to go in there and go get it. I made over 80K and didn't even go to college. Exactly. Like, people make it seem like most of the people in college that don't even make money like that. Them degrees ain't giving everybody, you know what I'm saying, 100K a year. I bet you he will though while he stay broke. Yeah, like, that's broke talk, bro. And I will never let me make sure I'm gonna say this very, very clear. I'm never gonna sit here and diss somebody for not making a lot of money, but I will call you on your bullshit for trying to diss somebody that is making money that you haven't made yet. If you sound like you a hater, that's some hater shit. I'm gonna be honest about it. That's some bitter ass, hater ass, grown man shit. Imagine being a grown man